Happy New Year!
What's going on, guys?
I gotta remember that the camera's over here with this over here. So if I look like I'm not paying attention, I'm paying attention.
How are you guys doing? Happy New Year. Can you guys hear us okay?
Yeah, we're coming to you from our house because there is hurricane force winds going on outside and we weren't really sure the power was going to stay on at the shop. So we're here at the house. Yay!
Yeah.
So yeah, we have like 40-mile-an-hour winds with gusts up to 75, which in most parts of the world, they would call that like a hurricane or a tornado. We call it Saturday.
Yeah,
so,
pretty much. So that's why we're in the
we're at the crib.
The home studio. Yeah. The home studio.
We got Deadpool hanging out in the back. You know, he's just put on his chest up. Say it with your chest.
Hey, well, guys, we hope that you guys started off the new year right last night, had a safe new year, and so
you didn't get no trouble, you made good choices, and you know, all that other happy good stuff. I finally got to see Spider-Man, so you know,
we watched that last night. We won't do any spoilers,
but for someone who doesn't know a lot, like I know I own a shop and I should know more, but it was really good. I was not prepared. I was not prepared for how good that movie was going to be. I was not prepared for that. Like, there was a lot of hype. There was a lot of blah. I was not prepared for how good that movie was. Like, it was good.
Yeah.
I will go see it again.
We will definitely buy that movie.
Oh, yeah. We have to own that one.
Yeah, I would say that I agreed with you. Like, you summed it up last night. You caught me off guard. You were like, this was Sony's Endgame.
Yeah, on that level.
Yeah, definitely.
They're on a new level.
I'm on a new level. Oh, yeah, they're definitely in the top 5. Definitely top 5.
Definite, yeah. And just all of it for, again, we're not going to do any spoilers in case you haven't seen it, but it was good.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it, go see it. Like, it's worth the money to go see it at the theater. 100%.
So we wanted to talk a little bit, once again, just promoting Bifrost Bridge.
Let me tell you guys how amazing this group of people are. To fast forward and also keep it in the same thing, Jen, who is the wonderful wife of Bifrost Bridge, who is also a
sorry.
Oh goodness, we're doing
got
things.
it.
She's a master chocolatier, guys. These are all chocolates. Like, look at how cute these are. Seriously. And I'm gonna eat them all by myself and not share. They were so wonderful to help me put some, I'm going to be working with Michael Ray. We're going to be doing another cosplay shoot. And I was missing a very vital piece to an outfit. And I reached out to them because I knew they had a 3D printer and my original idea didn't work. But Jen was like, she's like, oh, we got this. She goes, I always make all my kids Halloween costumes and everything. Homie hooked it up instantaneously. So if you guys have not checked them out, bifrostbridgestudios.com.
Oh yeah.
.org.gov. They're wonderful. They just did a Kickstarter. It just ended. They're putting out one of their first graphic novels. It is a family project that they do, and their story of this graphic novel looks absolutely wonderful. I really encourage you guys to go check them out. They're awesome.
Ooh, Spine Ticks. What is going on?
Wasabi. They're coming back tonight after his little hiatus to go get hitched and, you know, hang out in Disney and do all that stuff.
Well, that's a valid reason.
100% valid reason. Not to mention their wedding was like picture perfect, adorable. Like Lady Sith and Sith just. I kind of geeked out over your guys' pictures a little bit.
Yeah.
Like a lot of it.
Hey, so for our fellow streamers out there, what we're using right now, we're using Restream. So it was the only thing that we could get to work at the house, but we're enjoying it so far. Yeah. Oh, up 15 pounds since the honeymoon. Okay, that makes sense.
Strong work. Yeah. Strong work. I mean, but you have been at Disney eating all the things, and I have been so jealous over the things you guys have been eating at Disney. Like, we need to go.
Yeah.
We've got to go. 100% we have to go.
Yeah.
I feel like when we go, I'm just going to have them be our tour guides, though. Like, I don't need to pay Disney for nothing. I'll just be like, I already have a professional. Step back. Step back. Me and Lady Sith will go over to the little claw machine and we'll get all the stuffed animals.
A couple of things. First off, Source Point, starting off the new year with Source Point Press.
We're starting off with a bang. We've got our next variant cover with Postmaster number 1, Source Point Press. Garrett Gunn is the author, who's a veteran. Mike Provo, who's the cover artist, veteran. And that is just badass right there. I don't care who you are. That polar bear is not like it's not a copy and paste. He did that by hand. My stick figures have issues. Homie made a polar bear look 100% real, walking behind the dude. This looks so cool. I am so excited for this. Not to mention the story sounds really cool.
Yeah, so this is our retailer exclusive that just came out. You can get it at our website, at aegiscomicsalaska.com. That's aegiscomicsalaska.com. It is available right now for pre-order. So if you want to really help supporting the shop, this is one of the easiest ways you can support the shop is
100%.
Picking up this badass book. It is an oversized book. I believe it's like 43 pages and post-apocalyptic storyline.
Yeah.
It's really good. And you'll get to learn all about Postmaster number 32, which is that guy right there.
Which is Homie. Homie looks like he's seen some shit.
So this is Alaska's exclusive, so hence the polar bear in there.
I mean, you guys know how we are by now. Like, we're gonna add some Alaska cool stuff to it. So
and it is limited to 250 copies.
Yes, so there are still copies available. So please go do your pre-orders. We're really, really excited for this book. We're really excited just for the whole entire, venture with this, with it being a veteran project start to finish, from writer
you got
to
the writer,
artist,
creator, the cover artist to our shop,
to the shop. So I mean, this is a really big thing for us, and we're just really excited to have our next exclusive. So
this so it's limited to 250 copies. We've already sold a couple so far. Thank you guys, thank you very much. And so the book is available on our website right now. The link is in the description.
Yes.
And I believe it's $19.99 for those of you that come by the shop. Mike Provo will be available to do a signing of the covers as well.
Yeah, we're gonna have a couple of signings set up, and knowing Mike, if you sweet talk him, you might do a remark on him and some other cool stuff. You guys should have saw the remarks he did on the prints that we gave away.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, those remarks were just fantastic.
And Patreon, we haven't forgotten about you. And we'll talk a little bit more about what we're going to be doing with Patreon. But Patreon, we've already let you know the deal that you're getting with this book. The other book that is coming Monday to the shop, another Garrett Gunn just fire, is this book here. It's called Good Boy. Now, Good Boy
sounds like such a cool story.
It's a badass storyline. Imagine if instead of John Wick being John Wick's dog being killed, John Wick gets killed and his dog is going out getting payback. That's what this whole story is. It's John Wick's dog essentially going out and getting payback.
I just want to see the variant cover with Sith and Lady Sith's dog. The one that's like tongue is always like like as like this badass getting ready to like go messing people up. I think that would be a really hilarious cover. Just saying.
Well, for anybody coming by the shop this week, this book will be available. We have Good Boy 1 and all the subsequent issues as well.
Yeah, we'll be carrying this
we'll
one
have
for sure.
those as well. So those are coming out.
And I believe Garrett put on his Facebook that
they sent a copy to Keanu.
Yeah, that it was like confirmed that Keanu got it. Whether or not he read it or not, like they don't know, but like they sent it to him, and that just right there is enough for me. I feel like.
Yeah, I think Keanu Reeves would be pretty excited about it. His according to the Facebook posting, his publicist was super psyched about this storyline
and got it to him.
And as Gunn said, there was a lot of Wickisms thrown into the book, so I think that this is going to be a badass
Not
book.
to be confused with Wiccan witches.
No,
Wickisms.
No. Wickisms.
Say it 10 times fast.
So, other thing that we have going on before we go along with this, we have our new we have our current podcast. As a matter of fact, the audio from this show right now is going to be downloaded for the podcast that releases on Monday. However, this month we're launching an additional podcast. It's a separate show, same channel. so to speak.
Same
But
bat place.
this one is called Heroes Without Capes podcast, and this is going to be myself and Amy when she's available as an emergency dispatcher, and then we have some local law enforcement and military, as well as some guys from some larger departments from around the nation, and some of our farm partners that will be on this show. And this is going to be a podcast that we're going to have. It's called Heroes Without Capes, hosted by your friends here at Aegis Comics of Alaska.
And if you guys have topics that you want discussed, send it to us.
Yeah, message us on IG.
On IG, let us know that, hey, there's something I've always wondered, is there really a quota for tickets? Which, spoiler alert, there's not. For every department I've ever worked for, there's not a quota for traffic tickets, so just stop telling people that. But I do like the video where the lady says to the cop, she goes, "I thought you didn't give pretty girls tickets." And he's like, "We don't, sign here." That was a good one. But yeah, if you guys have any ideas or any topics that you want discussed, especially we're going to be having people from multiple facets of emergency services. It's not just going to be cops. It's going to be first responders. It's going to be dispatchers. It's going to be people,
paramedics, firefighters,
people from all sorts of different walks of life that have some form of a pulse in with emergency response, with helping people in their time of need.
So we'll be answering questions, but we'll also be talking about hot topics as well as some comedic stories, some of our stories.
We'll
tell the block of cheese stories and all kinds of stuff. But
you guys, there's gonna be some good, it's gonna be serious. I mean, we're super serious, but it is. It's gonna be serious, but us, we're gonna have fun with it because that's just what we do.
And let me see here. What did I have set aside for you guys here? This was my I usually promise you.
He got a new program, so you guys have to bear with us with this because he has new toys. So he's going to be showing you guys all sorts of stuff.
This one had me dead today. Just to break things up before we go into the other to the other stuff here. This is some of my kryptonite here.
You win. Perfect.
I actually am the one that found that one, and I sent it to him, and I was like, "You're gonna love this because that's just hilarious." Because it's not like we don't like cats in this family, but they're definitely not at the top of the list.
So I'm allergic to them. But
there's that. There's that.
Let's see. The other thing we have. So schedules coming up right now.
Schedules.
We talked about our variant. We have some Comic Cons coming up.
Yes.
The one coming up really fast is YukiCon here for our Valley, Alaska people. YukiCon at Palmer High School. This is January 22nd. We are going to be set up there.
It is an all-day event.
Yeah, it's an all-day event. I think it's running from 10 till 9 p.m.
And from 7 to 9, there's a dance for the high schoolers and stuff. Yeah. And spoiler alert, we're not going to be at the dance.
No.
I wouldn't be a good chaperone because I would egg people on to do stupid shit. B, I'm going to be tired, so we're going to go. Yeah. I'm old. I can't hang that long anymore.
But it's going to be from it looks like from 10 to 6 for us.
Yeah, for us, our part.
For the vendors. And
there's going to be
Olivia. Yeah, Olivia is going to be representing us, and she's going to be on the panel.
Liv is all over this one, you guys. And we can't sing enough praise for the people that we have working for us. We have 2. And we have probably the 2 very best people in the whole entire state of Alaska. Kevin running our Wasilla shop, he is all over it. But Liv is all over this YukiCon, and she is going to be doing such a great job. Dispatchers in a hot tub. That is exactly what happened in Soldovia. That is what all of us were, and that is never going to live that down. So yes. But yeah, no, YukiCon is going to be really cool. It is geared towards, obviously that demographic, the high school demographic. It is going to be an all-day thing. this is a newer subject matter for me, so I am not.
Well, it's going to be
abreast
it's
of
going
all that.
it's going to be focused on the manga stuff and
Manga and anime.
manga and anime. As you know, there's plenty of stuff to be abreast about on those manga covers, but that's just me.
Dad joke.
That's just me being an old man about it. But Liv
it's
is gonna,
true.
like I said, Liv is going to be running that show for us. She'll be our main representative there, and yeah. So that one, we will have all of our manga, especially all the new stuff that we've been getting from
Yeah.
Penguin. We've been getting a lot of new manga from. I believe it's Seven Seas Entertainment, Square Enix, and Konasha or something like that. Basically, and I think we also get some Tokyo Pop and stuff, but all that stuff will be
Tokyo
available
Pop,
at the
of
show.
course.
Yeah.
Okay, but here's a poll to the people because now I'm curious. Is it manga or manga?
It's manga.
Is it manga?
It's manga.
I've been saying manga for way too long.
Unfortunately, it's manga.
Whoopsie daisies.
Yeah, it's
That's
definitely.
my dad. Story of my life.
So we also have so the main thing is the Comic-Con. Now Amy has some news for everybody about the other Comic-Con we're definitely going to. Are we going to say that now, or we're not going to? Oh, we're going to keep that.
Let's just keep that 1092 for right now
Okay.
until.
All right.
Yeah, I used a 10 code, and if you watch the podcast, the Heroes Without Capes, you would probably learn what that meant.
All right. So okay, we'll hold off on
We'll hold
the
off on
other
that.
Comic-Con that
But
we're
there
going
are
to.
things in motion.
You guys are going to see us, maybe in your town,
In a town near you.
in a town near you, at
Wait,
some point
Is that how
during
it says?
Comic-Con.
During Comic-Con season.
Yeah.
When all the things.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, exactly. That's good times. That's probably one of my favorite 2021 moments. Not gonna lie, when you were spanking Tinkerbell, and then it wasn't so much that, it was Copy 801's laughter afterwards that just that whole entire thing was fantastic. So I wanted to just recap 2021 with you guys. We don't like I said,
Here's some footage of me from summarizing 2021.
Guys don't look at explosions. They blow things up and then walk away.
Yeah, that was 2021 for
welcome
me.
to my world, people.
That was
Welcome to my
2021
world.
for me. 100%. That was 2021 for me.
So 2021 was in a lot of ways, there was some definite trailer dumpster fire messes happening. Our little shop somehow managed to, that's gonna fall. There we go. Sorry, having a mic issue. Somehow our little shop managed to make it through.
Well, thanks to you guys.
Yeah, thanks to you guys. Scraping by the skin of our chinny chin chin. And if I look down too far, I have way too many chins, so I'm not going to do that. But we made it through. I can't even put into words how much 2021 meant to me personally. I think Otto summed it up really well. The fact that we were able to go to the Comic Swap in Connecticut. Then we turned around and we hosted our very first con here, which we plan to keep doing. We had the retailer exclusive was 2020, wasn't it? The Red Sonja number 20. That was 2020. So that doesn't count. But we got to do a lot of really cool stuff with it. We gave away the Berserker.
But we got to introduce the...
We did. And we got to give away that Berserker number 1.
Yeah.
We got to meet so many amazing people in this community that have no connection to Alaska except us. And you guys have done nothing but love us, support us, share our stuff, always be involved in our stuff, always interact with us. And you guys have truly become like friends and family. And I'm very thankful for this last year. I'm very thankful that I got to meet so many of you in person. I'm very thankful that, we have really fun stuff coming up in 2022. And honestly, we would not be standing here right now, keep doing this show if it was not for all of you guys. So thank you. Thank you for making 2021, even with all the crap, even with all the which I find it funny that COVID has variants, and just like with the whole like comic world and all that other stuff. I think
Yeah, it's like COVID was biting off of the comic industry.
Yeah, it was like, oh, we got another variant, which trust me, as a comic shop owner and the amount of variants that are out there when it comes to certain books, I get it.
Yeah, that's like the new joke.
Yeah.
That's like the new joke. COVID has as many variants as KRS Comics.
I'm just saying.
Like,
boom, boom.
Wait, which one's that?
I don't know. You know your buttons better than me. Oh my gosh. So you have someone requesting to go elk hunting.
Oh.
We don't really have elk up here to shoot, but if you have elk where you're at, Tylox, I mean,
okay.
I'll send him down to go hunting with you.
Okay.
I'm all about game meat. So
yeah.
I know how to field dress. I just don't do the other stuff.
We are
so all over the place with this show today.
Well, I remember when I lived in Kotzebue, there was no, that's not true. I think it was like 5. It was 3 to 5 caribou per household, which is insane, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot. That's a big.
Santa don't need all them reindeer. First of all, caribou is delicious.
Well, yeah.
And if you haven't had a reindeer hot dog, then you are missing out because they're absolutely wonderful.
Now fishing. Now remember Dillingham, there was no catch limit either. If you did net fishing.
Yeah, if we did subsistence with a set net, which is a blessing and a curse, because then you bring in your set net and you're like, oh my gosh, I have 14 king salmon, 26 red salmon, and then like the other ones that like in the rest of the world, everyone would be so excited. But when you're born and raised in Alaska and you see what we call the dogfish, pink salmon, you're like, I'm gonna deal with that one too.
Yeah, everybody becomes fish snobs real quick.
Yeah.
But all right, so
it should be should be an OnlyFans show. For someone in Alaska, they just absolutely need to come up with that.
So Michael Ray Photography.
Oh my gosh, you guys,
you're gonna be doing the
I am doing another cosplay shoot with him. There's no surprise because you saw half of one of my outfits last night.
Yeah.
Did I show you the other one? The one that was in the Amazon box. Remember the black one?
Yeah.
So I'm not going to tell you guys the characters that we're doing because I don't really know if I can pull them off yet, but we're going to try. But if you guys saw our Christmas photos that were not like your traditional Christmas photos, those were also done with Michael Ray.
Right.
If you are in Alaska, I highly recommend that you look him up. This guy is next level. I'm
Stay
literally
closer to the mic, woman.
There's so many jokes I'm going to make about that, but I'm not going to do it right here because it's inappropriate. And I'm not I am inappropriate, but whatever. I don't want to get like sued by something. But no, you guys, Michael Ray, we had so much fun doing our Christmas photos. Like that one. Who'd have thought you'd have fun doing Christmas photos? I mean, it's kind of like, okay, Merry Christmas. Here's we had a great time.
Yeah.
So go check him out. Check out his stuff that he does. He is pretty much next level with his cosplay stuff. If you would have asked me 3 years ago if I would be doing cosplay photo shoots, I would have laughed and I would have said that whatever you're taking, give me some, because I never in a million years thought that would be my life. What are we doing here?
I am looking for that one photo. So while the other thing is, so Michael Ray, and then I
can't talk about the next bullet point. You know about the next bullet point.
Well, let me see here. Oh my God. Jay Bear on the 10th.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I do know what I can talk about. T. Ravis, hey! Long time no talk to you. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas and a happy New Year. We kind of totally forgot to go through like everyone that was in the chat. So if you're in the chat, hey, my bad. We're using this new program, so we're still trying to figure it out. We are getting a storefront at J Bear at the military base. So we have been in a kiosk or at a kiosk this whole entire time. So there's a lot of setup and takedown every single day. Super fun, said no one ever. Have to find someone else to watch your booth when you're there by yourself so that you can go to the bathroom. But come January 10th, now the date is fluid right now, but as of right now, January 10th, the retail space that is becoming available to us is supposed to be open by the 10th. We don't know if they're going to be out a couple days before to give us time to move in, but somewhere in and around that date of January 10th, we're going to have a storefront on base at the commissary instead of just a kiosk. So we moving up and it's pretty darn exciting. So
Yeah. It's now we're gonna have Mike Provo do the wall for us. Right.
Oh
At the storefront,
yeah,
which
he's
is gonna be
yeah.
fantastic. And then I just uploaded some stuff here that I want to share with you guys because this kind of summed up this year for us.
No, they've got to log into OnlyFans for that one.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Every time we had this conversation.
Let me see if these will work or not.
Did I tell you about the lady that makes $1,000 a pop for farting into a jar and mailing it to people?
Shut up.
Not kidding you.
She
was on this show 90 Day Fiance, and that is something that she does. Is she farts into like a baby food jar that's been emptied, she puts rose petals in it so that it's aesthetically pleasing. She sells them for $1,000 a pop.
That makes me so mad on so many levels.
Especially with how much you could be making for us. So we need to rethink the industry that we're in. And I'll go make something spicy.
Oh,
and
God.
Like, how are these people? First of all, just who's buying that? She's made $90,000 this year on it. $90,000.
Oh, do we know that to be a fact?
Yeah, I read it online, so obviously it's true. Duh. Seriously.
Are you serious? Like,
serious? I'm serious. Like, it was on like People magazine or something like that. I don't remember what it was.
So
but
mad, man.
Yeah.
They call me a hater. I don't care. That's just like.
But she was just on some stupid reality show, 90 Day Fiance, where they're trying to like marry someone from another country so that they can get citizenship. I'm pretty sure that's the basis of the show. I don't watch it. It's stupid. But we did get into a stupid reality show that we're watching right now. Inked. Isn't it Inked? Ink Master. Ink Master. That's what we're watching.
Well, it's the older seasons, but yeah, we're hooked on it.
Yeah,
right now.
Those tattoos. You know, we don't like tattoos in this family.
No, not at all.
Yeah, so just a weird segue of jar rose petal things and all that other stuff. So
that is so nasty. Yeah. It makes me so mad. Yeah. I want to see what the IRS has to say about this girl and her jars of farts.
I mean, here's my thing. Like, if you sell it on Etsy, like, because it's homemade, like, could you do it? She has like an OnlyFans page, and like, that's like someone asked her to do it. So then she put it out there. She said kind of as a joke, but then she had so many requests. It's like now one of her things. But she also includes a jar with like her perfume in it because she likes to bring balance. Whatever, lady.
Yo, that makes me so mad. Oh my God, that makes me so mad right now.
What are we doing right now?
Well, I am going to I got a question for everybody, so I'm gonna share this screen here real quick. Hold on.
There's me.
Yeah, hold on. Don't.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Where'd the other? Oh.
Yeah, it's right here. So check this out, guys.
You're gonna Google it?
No, Instagram. Let me go to our. I want to go to Comic Tom. I'm not beefing with Comic Tom, but there's a post that he put out today that kind of aggravated everybody. I mean, some people think it's funny. I just don't like Bad Idea. I don't like Bad Idea at all. I think Bad Idea is a bad idea. And long story short, this was. I don't know if I can do this here. Let me see. Like I said, this is kind of new to me here. Let's try this here.
Wait, is this a real thing?
Yeah, it's a real thing, yo. Let's see if I can do that. Like I said, okay, here we go.
What?
This, they're claiming invisible comics. Now, we all know that there's no comic book there, guys. There's no comic book there. This is all.
Yeah.
This is all nonsense. But what pisses me off is that CGC went along with it.
Yeah. Gotta love that CGC, 10 and a 9.9.
Yeah, CGC went along with it.
Bet you their turnaround time wasn't that bad either.
And on top of that, yeah. But they're messing around doing this stuff, and you guys are still waiting for your books.
Yeah, but they're doing this crazy stuff. And they're doing, all these signings that they can't keep up with and everything else.
And once again, I'm not beefing with Comic Tom on this one. If I want to beef with them, I'll just make jokes. And stuff.
I was like, we made the parodies.
Yeah, we made the parodies, but I'm not beefing with Comic Tom about this. I don't think that this is his. I think this is Bad Ideas thing. He's just kind of helping them promote it. But Bad Idea, that's a bad idea.
That's
like
just,
legit. That's stupid. And it's aggravating because how many customers do we have that are still waiting on books from CGC,
yeah.
from the show? Because they're too busy making this
Yeah.
stupid stuff
And
for a bad idea.
poor Roberto has emailed them weekly asking for updates because they're still trying to get their books from our Comic-Con. But, you know, hey, we're just this small time little place in Alaska, which is why we don't even send off to CGC anymore. Like we won't at our shop. We'll send off to CBCS and EGS, but we are not. It's not that I don't support CGC. I know that they're the industry standard for okay, great.
I mean, I'll sell their slabs, but I'm not sending stuff to get graded.
No,
them.
because when we did send off that one big old order that we sent, it took, and this was before the crazy. This was when we first opened back in 2019, and we sent off those books, and it took 8 or 9 months for us to get our stuff back, and they were just like, "Well, sorry," and there was no reason.
No, they never apologized. They never.
No, I meant they were there. When I say that they said, "Well, sorry," it was very sarcastic. There wasn't an apology. They were just like, "Well, it sucks to be you guys," you know, because we're a small little shop in Alaska, so we don't make an impact into their bottom line. So it was like, all right, fine.
And then they claim that they have supply shortages, everything else, but they have plenty of supplies.
Yeah,
to make this nonsense.
Yeah, to do all these signings with these different people to get these, you know.
Well, I'm just looking at this image here.
Yeah,
a bunch of blank cases. They literally did these invisible books for Bad Idea. And, you know, that's aggravating.
Yeah. And just like T. Ravis said, you know, it's a novelty item, seeing what they can get away with. I got a novelty item. It's called books. You can buy them at my shop. Like,
exactly.
We have a wall of keys. If you guys want a novelty item, I've got a couple of statues for sale right now. You want some novelty items? Like, this is just, I don't know. It's not something.
100%. You make a copy 801, exactly right. You make a novelty like this when you're all caught up.
Yeah.
Not when there's such a backlog like there is right now.
Exactly. And you want to do something fun like that, and you want to make it like a cool giveaway or stuff. Like, I get it. And that's what Bad Idea is doing here. But I don't understand why Bad Idea couldn't have put this together.
Now, I'm beefing with Bad Idea, though. Bad Idea sucks. They had us jump through all these hoops to apply for them as a retailer, and then they sent this email after we submitted all our paperwork, everything. It was a ha. We have too many retailers right now. We'll get back to you at a later time. I was so pissed, so unprofessional.
Yeah. You don't need to laugh and all that.
You guys know that we have a great sense of humor.
This isn't what's that?
Business is business.
What's that
Money's
bar?
Money.
What's that bar in Vegas? Dick's. And they're like supposed to be mean to you.
Dick's Last Resort. Dick's Last Resort.
Yeah, in Vegas, and they're
There's
like
one in San Diego too.
Oh,
yeah.
They're like supposed to be like kind of rude or whatever, and like that would make sense. Not with something like that. Like don't make me go through all these hoops to become a retailer and then be like, we got too many. Like,
well, it was like another joke. It was just another bad joke. Yeah. So
bad timing, bad idea.
Bad idea. If you're watching this, you can eat a bag of invisible, you know what?
Invisible appendages from the male body. There are several companies, in case anyone is wondering, there are several companies on the internet that you can go to. And for $19.99, you can send someone a bag of gummies that are shaped like a penis to someone with just a note. And it's all anonymous. I may or may not have done this one time, and it was the best $25 I've ever spent in my life. And all it has is an anonymous note that says, eat a bag of dicks. And you send it to someone, and for an added $2.99, the company that I use will add glitter. So glitter gets everywhere. So if you ever need that, there are several different companies that will do that. There's also a company that will ship potatoes to people with notes on it. I shipped you a potato once.
Yeah, that drove me nuts. Yo. You were dying, and I was like, "What the hell is it?"
Because you were so mad about it. It was the funniest thing. I shipped the
Like, this
woman shipped me a damn potato. I did it just for that reaction. It was so great. I loved it. That was only $5, and I'd have done it 100 times over because that shit was hilarious. The look on your face when you, because normally I'm really good at gift giving. Like our kids, they always joke that I'm the ninja of gift giving and stuff. So yeah, they. Wesley, it's dicksbymail.com is the one I used. But there's Ship a Dick. There's a couple others. It is a real thing. I'm not going to get in trouble on YouTube because these are real ones.
Well, they're real.
They are.
They're real.
But yeah, it was the potato, and you can put like your picture on it and a note.
Yeah.
That was just fun.
Yeah.
It was just fun. We digress as our first show of 2022.
But if you have a former boss or a really mean person in your life,
or one of your best friends who's going through a breakup, and the other part of the person in that breakup is being very D-biscuit-ish, it made me feel better to send that to that person.
So you really did that.
I really did that. And that particular ex got a hold of my friend the other day when I was up at work. We were talking about it, and the ex was like, "Do you still like hang out with that person?" Yes, I do. And she and I will tell everyone that was the best $25 I've ever spent. I felt better. Don't be a D-biscuit. You're gonna break up. Don't be a D-biscuit about it.
They were not happy when they received it.
It was definitely not the most favorite package they've ever got, but that glitter, man, I tell you what, worth it. So, just so everyone knows, this is what happens when I get angry.
Oh,
I don't turn green.
God.
I just send. But okay, but seriously, they were gummies. Who doesn't love gummies?
Yeah.
So really, there was some angelic part of that where I was really sweet.
Yeah, but didn't you say that you could pay extra and they'll actually add glitter to it?
Yeah, but the not to the gummies itself. The gummies are contained in like a plastic container, but then the box is like full of glitter. So when they open it, just glitter everywhere.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah. Oh, it's fantastic. It's
horrible.
fantastic. And when you're being just a totally horrible person, that is worth it.
So
let's shift back to what we were actually doing. Talk about
back.
your Patreon stuff that you guys are going to be doing that I don't really know about.
All right. So Patreon, some things that we're going to be doing. So Kevin and I, along with Olivia, we're going to drag you into it from time to time, of course, love. But our goal is we're going to be doing skit videos specifically for our Patreon. It'll only be on Patreon. And
did you convince them to do the one you want to do the other day?
That one, I think what we're going to do.
We got to share that one with everyone.
No, we're not going to tell them right now, but we'll share that with everyone. We'll share that.
We can't just put that one on Patreon because that one's going to be really good.
We've got some good
cult
stuff.
Classic movie that we're going to be taking a scene from. So.
Oh yeah. So, but for our Patreon, there's a lot of stuff that we're going to be doing for our Patreon. Now, obviously, for Patreon, we're going to be also providing they're going to get a courtesy copy for all the Patreon that were $3 or more monthly prior to December 15th are going to be receiving a courtesy copy of the
Postmasters number one, our exclusive,
right? And let me link our Patreon here. This is our Patreon.
You want to be a part of it? Patreon helps us put on like the show and do a lot of the things that we get, like the stuff that we need for it and whatnot. Like helps us with pull boxes where we know people are struggling like with their pull box and stuff. It's not like we're going to dinner with it or anything like that. Like, trust me, that's definitely not what we're doing. Now
we're going to be reducing some of the discounts in the shop.
Yeah.
But one of the discounts that will never get reduced is going to be the Patreon.
Yeah.
Now, the other thing real quick for you guys to know about is Pop Shop Live. For those of you that have been on the Pop Shop Live, we're going to be doing that again here starting it should be the end of this month. We should be doing a Pop Shop Live. We're only going to be doing them once a month right now so that we can really
we don't want to
make
oversaturate.
It worthwhile. But we want to make it worthwhile too.
Yeah, exactly. If we're trying to do it every week, we've got to be able to, pull the contact
books
together.
Yeah. So Pop Shop Live, the access code is Alaska. And
we have so much fun on those. Like we are just like we are now. We're not one of those serious shows.
We have good books on there and fantastic deals.
Oh, and depending on who is, who we've got on there, like there's ridiculous deals that are happening on there. So be sure that you guys are looking for that.
The other thing is, of course, make sure that visit our website. Our books are currently available, especially the retailer exclusive. Oh, you're doing the nuclear option.
If we could get the Arms of the Angel song right now, if you need daddy. Don't let her go hungry. Go buy our books. Look at this face. You can't say no to this face.
So for all the people listening on the audio
so
only, we've got one of our Frenchies here.
This is Zora, if you guys haven't seen her yet.
What's going on, girl? What's going on? She was gonna put her hand on me.
Yeah, she
Put her
does.
paw on me.
So
The other thing, so Patreon, we've got some stuff coming up for that. Of course, please make sure that you're supporting all our friends on the other channels. Everybody. 3 Men in the Basement, TiVo, Lords in the Long Box. Discovery Bay has his own.
he does. And if
does
anyone
his, top 5 right now,
doesn't listen to him and his butter soft voice, just go listen to him. Okay, just trust me on this one. JB is his voice is perfect for that stuff.
Our boy Comic Talks Weekly, all of the Spine Ticks, Copy 801, the Comic Con podcast with Nemesis Prime and the Manimal. They actually have a really good podcast.
They really do. They have some really great stuff.
And then you've got Reggie Collects, of course, who's a friend of the show and has financially supported some of our events, i.e. the Comic Con. He was a
sponsor.
So we appreciate
you.
Yeah, so please make sure that you guys are checking them out. Remember that we've got Spine Ticks coming up.
The return of
the Spine Ticks.
Who knows how long this marathon's going to be? I mean, Sith is rested. He's ready to go. He's refreshed. He's married.
Yeah.
He locked down. So, you got 15 minutes to go refresh your drinks.
Mm-hmm.
Get rid of the drinks that you already had. All that fun stuff. To summarize, you guys, I truly cannot thank everyone enough for being a part of this last year. And we are so looking forward to this next year. You may or may not see us pop up in random parts of what we call the lower 48. For the rest of you, it's United States, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
The contiguous United States or whatever.
We just call you the lower 48.
You're just the lower 48, whatever.
Real quick, a moment of silence for National Treasure. This is not a joke. This is, we tried to make some fun with her because she's awesome. And she was kind of
she's my spirit. She's my spirit animal.
Yeah. So moment of silence for Betty White, who we lost. 2021 just had to be a cunt. One last.
And you got mad at me for saying dicks, and you just bring out the C word.
Hey, 2021 was horrific, and I am glad we're in 2022 now. So a moment of silence for our
legend.
hero, for the legend.
A friend of mine was out last night and was supporting one of the local bars. And at 12:02, they played the theme song to the Golden Girls. And everyone in the bar sang the song.
Oh, my God. That's so awesome.
And I was like, man, that is just that's how you know. You knew all the other Golden Girls were waiting for her. That just was cool. So yeah, you guys have got 12 minutes. Go get all your stuff done. Thank you so much for being a part of 2021 for
Daily.
us.
Thank you, all our boys. Yeah. Uh-oh. Are we about to lose him?
Power's starting to flicker. We do have hurricane force winds. They're 75-mile-an-hour gusts. So
time to go.
Time to go.
Thank you guys, and make sure to let Sif know to maybe play the Golden Girls theme.
Oh, I'm sure he's got all sorts of stuff going on. So thank you guys. We love you so much. Thank you for being a part of our family. Thank you for being a part of 2021. We look forward to 22 and our shenanigans. So we love you guys.
Take care.